friends, my name is Giggles. If this is your first time on my channel, then hi! So last year I was kind of preoccupied in college and I didn't get the chance to upload much anymore, but I'm going to try to be way better about that this year, and I thought what better way to kick off being back on YouTube than start it off with a monthly favorite. So I'm going to start doing the monthly favorite series. I know that there's some sort of tag questions to it, but I just figured I'd tell you guys what I was up to this month, what things I did, what books I might have read, things I might have worn, etc., just to give you guys some inspiration. Maybe you want to try some of those out. So without further ado, here are my monthly favorites. Here's the first one, Peppermint Tea. Peppermint tea soothes headaches. It's really good with that. I had a few headaches and I was drinking this and it was very, very yummy. It actually made me feel way better, so it's really nice. It's really tasty if you like mint like me anyways, and it helps with headaches. So if you ever have a headache and you feel like drinking something warm, you might want to take a hot shower and then try some of this. I also managed to play a lot of video games this month. One game that the night shift has gotten me into is Smite. It's where you play as a bunch of mythological gods from Greek mythology, Norse mythology, Chinese mythology. I think there's about 3 other ones, Hindu, Roman, and I'm missing one. Anyway, you get to pick a god and then fight against other ones. I particularly like playing Chang'e, who is the fairy of the moon. She's all about dancing and stuff. She's from Chinese mythology, and the game is so fantastic because it not only lets you play as a character, but it also gives the lore behind them from their original mythological stories. And I'm a huge fairy tale buff, and I loved Greek mythology and stuff, so I love reading all the little things behind each and every one of the gods and stuff. They're all very intriguing, very interesting. Aside from Chang'e, I like playing as Scylla, I like playing as Hades, and I like playing as Ra. And I think gods I really want to see them make is definitely Persephone and Eris. It's gonna happen, I'm telling you. I'm waiting for those two. I'm gonna max out Persephone the second she comes out because she's probably my favorite one from Greek mythology. Another thing I've been up to a lot this month is, you guys might have heard me mention the night shift over and over and over again. It's because I've been streaming with them a lot. They're my creepypasta buddies, my fellas, my amigos. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of games, we've been streaming a lot. We even did a audio drama, which I'm still getting comments about today from my other friends at school and some other people on the internet as well. It was an audio drama about the superheroes, just like Mr. Creepypasta posts every single Christmas on the special. I had the honor of being Alice in it because I love Alice even though she's not the Alice. Unfortunately, I'm terribly haunted by Mr. Hootie belonging to Vinesauce, who was the Mad Hatter. He was the Batman villain that kidnapped me, and I love being Alice and all. I love those damsel roles, but every time I get in a call with him now, someone's like, "Oh, scary Giggles," and he's just like and this is me every time. But anyways, you might like the audio drama. I liked it a lot actually. For the story, it was fantastic. I loved saying that I could be a part of it. It's going on my resume, so I'll link it in the description and maybe you will like it as well. Another thing that I've used quite a few times this month is my amazing waterproof Bible. Yep, this is the complete Bible, and I've been using it to do Bible study from because I was like, I haven't done too much Bible study from my waterproof Bible. It's got these really nice pages. They they don't even look like they're rippable. I'm sure they are, but I just don't want to try it. But it's really, really smooth, really nice. And if you drop water or something on it, it doesn't even wreck the pages. It's still legible and whatnot, and it's a great joy to have, so you might want to look into one of these ones. Alright, so what I have been obsessed with reading lately is this book, Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. She's one of my favorite visual artists, illustrators, storytellers, authors ever. And I really like her art style. If you guys have ever seen the webcomic His Face All Red, it looks something like this. She's the lady who wrote it, and this is just one story in her book. There's 5 other ones. I'm not going to say too much about that because I want you guys to go and get the book. She's so incredible. She has her own website, and I've read all the comics on there, and I'm sometimes I scour the internet and I'm like, more Emily Carroll books, more Emily Carroll books. Anyways, for those of you who haven't heard of Emily Carroll, she writes these fantastic fairy tale-esque stories that are all horror genre. All of them are scary, and it's so great. It's very original. I think she definitely needs to be more known. She needs to get her name out there, and I'm gonna make it happen if I have to do it by myself. But just look at this, beautiful pages. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, that was a surprise. Nope. If you guys have this book, my favorite one, and if you read the website, my very favorite one is definitely the last story. It's called The Nesting Place. I'm not going to say too much, but the character Rebecca is like my favorite character out of all the other Emily Carroll characters. I would be her in a movie, or not that I would be her, but I would audition to be a character like that. I love characters like that so much. So yeah, go to Amazon. You can find it on Amazon. I hope that you guys spend a good $17 on the hardcover. It's really good. I've also been using this Burt's Bee blemish stick. So what happens is you just roll it off, and it's got a little rolly thingy, and you roll it on your skin. It's all organic. It's all natural, and you just put it on your pimples, blemishes, anything, and it helps them go down and whatnot. And it's really, really helpful. I usually put it on in the morning and then one time before I go to sleep, and it's really nice. I've seen a lot of improvement in my skin, and it's definitely something that I need 5 little bottles of. So one thing I've been wearing a lot this month is this big red bow. I love bows, and red is my second favorite color. It's so beautiful. It's very rich. I've been wearing it a lot back here, and I got it off of Etsy at Tita's Hiding Place. I'll put a link there in the description because these bows are so well made, and they are such a nice material, and they're really cute, and they make my head look way smaller. Lastly, musicals. I love musicals. I hope you guys love musicals. I want you to know that I adore musicals, and I want to be part of that world. Anyway, so last month, actually, I know this doesn't apply to this month, but I was like, I watched the movie, I might as well bring it up. So I saw the Into the Woods movie. It was very good. I would say it's definitely worth spending money on. In my opinion, though, because I'm a theatrical nerd and whatnot, and I go to community college where I do theater classes and whatnot, I like the stage adaptation way better. I thought that the stage adaptation was much funnier, and I think that the movie was good too. It had its moments, but my favorite by far is the stage adaptation version of Into the Woods. However, the movie's still good. It cuts out a lot, and it even adds a couple of little things here and there, but it was still really good for a movie. So I think you guys should go watch that. Another musical that I had the wonderful opportunity to see last month, actually, once again, not this month, was Wicked. I got to see it at the Pantages Theater at Hollywood, which is probably one of the most beautiful theaters I've ever been to. And I loved it, absolutely. I took my family there because I'd seen it before and they hadn't. And I said, come on, you're going to love Wicked. It's about Glinda is my favorite. I want to be Glinda one day on Broadway and stuff. And so once the first instrument started playing, I was just crying. We were sitting in the very back row, and I was bawling. And the show didn't even start yet. Nothing had even been sung, and I was just this mess. I don't want to say hot. I was a modest mess. All right, and another musical that I loved watching. It's I actually did not see this one live. It's an off-Broadway production, and I watched the whole thing on YouTube because friends at school got me into it. It's called Heathers the Musical, which is based off of the, I think, 1989 movie Heathers with Winona Ryder and those other chicks. It's a musical adaptation of that, which I think is by far funnier and much more interesting, and it really drags me in, and the music is gorgeous. It's got this rockish sound. I personally love the style. I don't know if I would audition for it because it is a little racy at times. It's kind of raunchy a little bit, but maybe I would audition for the nice Heather. I think I would like to be the nice Heather. But yeah, it was a great story. It's got great music. The acting was phenomenal. The voices are great. And it was just a great production. And the last musical that I have for you, as well as the last item on my entire list for this month, is the musical Company. I had the opportunity to be in this musical last summer. I got to play Sarah, and I was really, really happy about it. It's a Stephen Sondheim musical. I love the music that he has. I love the patter songs, and I love the overlapping the most. The overlapping parts of any Stephen Sondheim song is the best part, in my opinion. I like the really challenging ones. But anyways, I say company this month because I was having withdrawals from last summer, so I was playing the songs in my car going, Bobby, 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 baby, Bobby, booby, Robbie. That's how the first song goes. And it was a really fun musical. It's got a lot of lessons in it. It's really nice. You can just see the Sondheim ooze from it, and all the characters are really bright. There's actually a version of it on YouTube with Neil Patrick Harris as the main character Bobby, so maybe you want to check that out as well. So that's about it for this video, guys. I hope that you liked it, enjoyed. Please leave a comment and share this if you want, and feel free to get any of the stuff that I listed. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and thanks for visiting my channel. Bye!